I'm wrong. And it's Friday night, so you know what that means. It's a brand new vinyl find. It is time to testify. It is time to stand up and be counted. Turn it up and drop out. Come on, baby, it is time to be somebody. And you're here because you're a part of the rock and roll solution. So raise a glass. Cheers, everybody. Come on. Simple words never put life into such meaning. I keep on rocking, I keep on rolling. That's just the way it goes. And that's TV Repairman. The single patterns, man. The writing's on the wall, but we can't read. And this is a vinyl find, man. This is a very special vinyl find because I got a package in the mail about a week and a half ago from an independent label in Australia called Urge Records. And I'm gonna flip this to the B side. Urge Records, like I said, independent label based out of Thurl, Australia, and they were kind enough to send me a bunch of records of bands on their roster, and I'll put their Bandcamp in the description. So if you do like some of these records I'm gonna play, you can go support the label and buy the records. But I just want to say thank you to Urge Records so much for thinking highly enough of the kid to send him some great rock and roll wax, man. I really do appreciate it. So cheers to you, everybody. Raise the glass to Urge Records, man. Cheers out there. The ongoing love affair with Australia continues, and I couldn't be happier, man. This is the first one they sent me is TV Repairman Patterns. We heard the song Bad Taste. We're going to hear the song Lights Out right now. This is great, like twangy rock and roll, man. Great riff, excellent stuff. You got Big E there. Check him out. That's the TV Repairman. For fans of like GT, if you dig the heavy monster sounds that GT puts out, man, you're definitely gonna dig the TV Repairman's rock and roll, man. If you like Eric Nervous, I think you're gonna dig TV Repairman. Excellent stuff. Yeah, just really fun, like garagey punk tunes. Surely to get you reaching for a pint or your tube of model airplane glue. Excellent rock and roll, man. Also gives me kind of like a No Bunny Low Visions vibe, you know, super lo-fi, low-class rock and roll. Yeah, great That chorus kind of reminds me of the Human Beings, Nobody, that song Nobody. That's good. And the first time I ever heard of the TV Repairman was from this record, live at Future Tech Labs Research Reactor Corporation. It was recorded live in December 2020 by the TV Repairman in his lounge room. TV Repairman, man, and he's got his TV eye on you, and what are you gonna do about it, baby? TV Repairman, call 1-800-TV. Yeah, really cool record, man. That's a 7-inch they sent me. The rest of the records, the wax that they sent me were all full lengths. So we're gonna get into that, and the next band we're gonna play is a band called Nightclub, and dude, this record is wild, man. This record sounds like the apocalypse, dude, and it's awesome. Let me find the tracks I want to play. Okay, so this is the record here, Nightclub, Private Party, and you're invited to the private party, baby. This is one you want to be at. It's just like debaucherous, grimy, nasty music. This sounds, like I said, like the apocalypse. It sounds like a night of bad decisions recorded on the wax. It's just great, man. The first track, Out and About, is just blistering with this wild kind of saxophone. Secret Handshake I really like, and then Bad Mood, Bad Attitude. That song is crazy. It's like, this is going to sound nuts, but it's like if Howlin' Wolf tried doing industrial music or something. It's crazy, man. The B-side I like better, man. VIP, Enemies, but the songs we're going to play are the last two. The song's called Private Party and Doomsday Man. And I think it's cool, too. Urge puts like Obi strips on all their stuff. I think that's really rad, or at least the stuff they sent me. But let's get a taste of Nightclub, the song Private Party. It's also the name of the album. They're from Melbourne. When you hear this, man, tell me this doesn't give you some kind of Raw Power Stooges vibe, man. Remember, Raw Power can destroy a man. I love the drony driviness of this band, of this song. But what I love most about this band are those just drawn out, long kind of just snotty vocals, man. It's just excellent stuff, man. It's like those, kind of like, I don't have to be here, kind of vocals. And it's just great. It works so well. Invited to the private party, baby. Come on. Get into it or get out, baby. From Melbourne, Australia. Nightclub. Some of these songs, too, remind me of, like, the Velvet Underground, White Light, White Heat. And Lou Reed was looking for his main line, but Nightclub found it, baby, and they're not afraid to use it. Come on, man. Get hyped and get out. Let's go. Paid attention for 50 fucking years. Filled with this angst, man. Like the record's ready to explode at any time, man. It's great. So I want to play one more song on the record. And it's funny because I think it's my favorite song on the record. And I'm not usually a big fan of like long songs. It's the longest song on the record. I think it clocks in at like over 6 minutes, but it's a rager. Like, this song sounds like the last couple years felt living in this world, this shitty world, and Nightclub just encapsulated it in a song, and it's great. And I'll show you a record that it instantly reminded me of, and a song it instantly reminded me of when it comes on. This is the song Doomsday Man by Nightclub. By Jesus and Mary Chain from Automatic. And if you took the production off of that song that's on Automatic on this record and put it with the production on Barbed Wire Kisses, you'd have Doomsday Man by Nightclub, baby. Pure vitriol and spite. Come on. catchy, but I'm pretty sure that line was, I don't have a problem with drugs, I just got a problem with you. That's a great line. A band that it reminds me of that I've shown recently is Fashion Pimps and the Glamazons. Total apocalyptic punk sounds, man. Excellent stuff. Jazz for Johnny. Yeah, great record, man. Another band that reminds me of, this band's a lot more poppy than Nightclub, but the intelligence in the songwriting and the way that the songs are crafted give me a little bit of vibe of Smarts. Who needs Smarts anyway? This is another newer band that's killing it. Great record. Yeah. So we can't listen to all 6 minutes of it. We got to move on to the rest of the great records here. But that was Nightclub. Private Party. I really enjoyed this record, man. Here's the labels. Urge Records, man. You're invited to the private party, man. Great stuff. Nightclub. So, they were from Melbourne, Australia. Now, the next band I'm going to show, it's an Australian label, but this band's from Philadelphia. And this record totally threw me for a loop. Let me cue it up real quick. As I was, I opened the package and then I see what bands are in there. So I start looking them up and researching them. And this band was labeled as like a genre called dungeon synth. And, for me, I don't even know what that means. And I'm like, I don't know about if I'm going to like this one, but we'll find out. And I put it on and it's not dungeons, whatever. I mean, yeah, there's parts of it that are, and I'll show you those, but it's a punk record, man. It's a rock and roll record. And it's awesome. There are so many influences on this record and just so many different sounds. It's hard to pinpoint, really who they sound like or what they sound like. They really just have their own, sound. And what I loved about this label and the stuff they sent me, all the bands, they're rock and roll bands, but they're just so different. And it's all creative. It's a really cool collection of bands I got on this label. But it's a band called Poison Ruin. And they labeled this as Dungeon Synth. They're from Philadelphia. But, man, okay, so before some songs, there's like these interludes of like, some creepy kind of almost medieval looking, I guess, look at this, like medieval stuff, And they're cool. I think that the ambiance of those kind of interludes make the songs like shoot out of a cannon more than if they just went into the song by themselves, but they're fun. The little interludes are fun, and I'll show you an example of one. We'll just play the record from the beginning, the first song, "Carrion," and I'll show you the first thing I thought when this hook comes in the song. But first, listen to the little ambient dungeon synth beforehand. Pretty cool, man. It's pretty fun. A little creepy, It's all in good fun. Now here it comes. Poison Ruin. Now the first 5 I think were their first cassette, and then the B-side is 5 new songs. So that's pretty cool. Yeah, listen to this. It's okay. Give you a little light show, set the mood, We gotta get pumped here. We gotta get pumped. It's a Friday night Final Finds with Poison Ruin on Urge Records, baby. Come on, dig it. So I get this build up, this interlude, but when this song comes in, it's killer. It's rocking, man. All right, here we go. Playtime's over, man. Here we go. Great riffs throughout this record, man. I love the tone of the guitar. Cuts right through, man. Great tone. Yeah, wait for the hook. The hook is hilarious. Like, you're not going to expect it. It's cool. song that wound up on the cutting room floor of the Jam in the City LP, man. Yeah, listen. All medieval times. Inserted. So many influences wrapped up in this album. It's great, and I think what's even cooler about it, I'm pretty sure this is like a one-man operation, which is really impressive, man. Yeah, listen to that. It's a beautiful melody. I love how like the band they can have this ominous overtone just switch into these really great melodies, man. It's excellent. The medieval art. That's the song, Karen. Let's flip over to the B-side, and I'll show you some other records that it reminded me of. But like I said, there's so much going on in this. It's excellent. And we got another interlude here. I'm gonna skip that little interlude, just for the sake of time. Yeah, this is one of the newer tracks called Doppelganger. Poison Room. You know, there's something for everybody on this record, man. It's for the punks. I think the metalheads will dig it, man. The garage rockers will dig the lo-fi element of it. It's just something there for everyone. I like this. Some songs on the record that have like the blistering pace of something that I'd hear on like the first Exploited LP. Totally has that attitude and that drive. And there are like a bunch of moments on this record that really remind me of Charlie Harper, man, with the UK Subs vocals. And another record I brought out because when that first riff hit, yeah, I thought of the Jam, but the tone of that guitar that cuts right through you, man, I had to bring out Inflammable Material by Stiff Little Fingers, man. I love this record, and I don't know, man, this record got me kind of hyped, like I would hear on the intro of Suspect Device, you know? Yeah, let's get one more taste of Poison Room. You get a refill, hang on. Philadelphia. If you can get your hands on this thing, man, definitely pick it up. It came on this gray wax. Looks pretty cool. Yeah, it's nice. Urge Records, Poison Room. Yeah, let's look at that cover again. It was very medieval. I'm not one for medieval things, but I'm a fan. I guess I'm a fan of, if that's what dungeon synth is, I'm into it. So the next one, you know, I didn't tell the Fink about this next band because I didn't want him to worry. I knew this would kind of make him a little upset, so I apologize in advance. I'm going to cue it up, and then I'll tell you the band. Well, I'll just break it to you. It's a band called the Dead Finks. I'm sorry. I know. You see what you've done, Urge Records? You've upset my co-host here. This is The Dead Finks. I can never remember the name of this album. It's a long one. The Death and Resurrection of Jonathan Cowboy. That's it there. I love the artwork on it, man. Very cool. Very fun. I wanted to play something on the B side. The first song I want to play is a song called Pissing. And it's great, man. This is another one that's very different from all the other ones that they sent. And I really love the tone on this one, too. It's I'll show you the bands that it reminds me of. But yeah, here it is. The Dead Finks, the Death and Resurrection of Jonathan Cowboy. And they're originally based in Sydney. I think now I've read they moved to Berlin. But yeah, this is a duo, just a duo. Girl and a guy there. Very cool. But yeah, let's take a listen to the song Pissing. It's good. I know you're upset. I'm sorry. Don't blame me. Blame Urge. Kind of vibe, the twang of that guitar, even some of the vocal delivery for sure. I'm pissing in the wind. We've all felt like that before. Another record that broke down. Shares recently. I recommend you want to listen to Water or I love the guitar tone, real twangy. The bass and the drums are excellent. I guess now maybe they incorporated a bass player in the band. I don't know. But on the back, it's only pictured as two people. And then on the Obi strip, it's just them two as well. But my favorite song on this record is probably the slowest song on it. It's on the A side. And I really enjoyed this song here. Yeah, Reanimation is the one I wanted to play. Let's see if I can get... This is on Clear Wax, and for some reason, I always had trouble finding tracks on the Clear Wax. Okay, yeah, I got it right away. But yeah, this next song I'm going to play, the first song we heard was called Pissing, and I love that chorus. I'm just pissing in the wind. But the next song I'm going to play is called Reanimation. And that's on the A side. It's the third song on the record. And this is another record that the songs are written very, very creatively. And it makes for a really entertaining listen. You really don't know where they're going to go. And even song by song, you don't know what you're going to get next. And it's a very fun listen. But yeah, this is the Dead Finks, the Death and Resurrection of Jonathan Cowboy. Originally based in Sydney. Now they're in Berlin. But yeah, I wanted to play the song Reanimation. I really like this song. I love the bass groove in it, man. Very cool guitar. They kind of give me like a little Teenage Fan Club kind of vibe too. And they've been compared to like Parquet Courts. Great vocals. like one of my go-to records. It reminded me of a song that's maybe a little heavier than what would be on this album, but it totally sounds like something that could fit on it. And gave me a real like John Cale vintage violence vibe. I love this record, man. It's one of my go-to records. I play it all the time. Songs are great on it, and Reanimation really reminded me of it. Makes a good sleep face too. Yeah, really cool record, and it reminded me of his dead face. Yeah, I love that ascending noise in the background. Very cool. Yeah, the record's filled with great tracks. Pissing and Reanimation, probably my favorite. Frightened gets pretty wild. That's the last song on the record. A lot of noise on that one. Baby's a killer opening track. My Human Extinction. My Life in 3 memes. It's pretty funny. Yeah, great artwork. Very, very fun record. Great guitar work on this record. I really enjoyed it. And I got one more to show you. And I think you're really going to dig it. This is the most brash of all the records that were sent to me by Urge. There's some cool artwork on the label there. Yeah, clear wax. There's the dead Finks there. Sorry again, buddy. But, yeah, that's the only one that Rat Fink didn't like. I don't know. He's a tough customer, what can I say? But the last one I'm gonna show. This is, like I said, the most brash one that I got. It's definitely hardcore, man. And they're also from Sydney. And I'm gonna cue it up. Cue up which song I want to play here. I think it was like the third song on the B side. I love the best. Play that one. Is this? Yeah, it's 45. Got to make sure I got it right here. And you know, when I hadn't. The record I brought out for this, I haven't played in a while, I got to admit, but it totally reminded me of it. It made me want to break it out. The record I took out to listen to was the first 4 EPs by Off. I think it's like 16 songs on 4 7-inches, and it made me want to listen to this again, man. This is excellent. I forgot how cool that band was, but it's by the band called Concrete Lawn from Sydney. And the song I'm going to play is No Excuses. I'm going to take you out with that song. Look at the band on the back looking cool. That's cool artwork, too. I like that. Whatever. Like, strange, man. Yeah, very cool. But Concrete Lawn from Sydney. This is the song No Excuses. And before I go, I just want to say thank you again to Urge Records for sending me all this cool rock and roll music. Much appreciated. Long live Urge Records. And thanks, everybody, for watching. I'm going to take you out with this tune here, man. Enjoy it. Enjoy the hardcore noise of Concrete Lawn, baby. So remember, always be good to each other. From the Fink, from me, thank you for watching. Be good to each other. And be good out there, everybody. I'll see you next week and tomorrow. Dr. and the Kid, live Saturday night on Dr. October's channel. If you're not there, you're nowhere, baby. Come on. Be somebody. Cheers out there.